Some voices grab your attention instantly. This singer had the kind of voice that doesn't just sing songs. It makes you feel every word. R&B has given us many unforgettable voices, but some artists, despite their incredible talent, never received the recognition they truly deserve. Yet their music continues to live on. One of those voices belongs to a singer with an undeniable soul, a storyteller through music, and one of R&B's smoothest voices. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Richard "Dimples" Fields. Now, I would like to extend a special shout out to you for putting this artist on my radar. Now, before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now, without further ado, let's cue that intro. Fields was born on March 21st, 1942 in New Orleans, Louisiana. At the age of 9, he moved to Oakland, California with his family. Like many great singers, he began his musical journey at a very early age. Richard had a natural gift. His voice carried warmth and feeling. That gift would eventually define his career. Fields began singing professionally in the early 70s when he bought the Cold Duck Music Lounge in Oakland and became the headliner. He got his nickname Dimples from a female admirer who saw that he was always smiling. In 1975, he released the Benny Golson produced album Spoiled Rotten, which contained the first version of his song If It Ain't One Thing, It's Another. He then followed up with the album 2 years later with another Benny Golson produced set, Ready for Anything. In 1978, he released It's Finger Licking Good on his own label DRK, which stands for That Richfield Cat. His first minor hit was a cover of the Penguin song Earth Angel. His version peaked 81 on the R&B charts.
A fool in love with you.
In 1981, he signed a deal with Boardwalk Records. Breaking into the music industry is never easy. Competition is intense, especially in soul and R&B. That field was crowded with talent. To stand out requires more than a good voice. It requires identity, style, and connection. Richard brought all three. Step by step, he built his reputation, and listeners, they began to notice something special. His biggest hit was the 1982 If It Ain't One Thing, It's Another, which peaked number 47 on the pop charts and number 1 on the R&B charts. This song became its only crossover single to reach the mainstream charts.
With his boat, blacks marching on DC, 400 years, still not free.
The album's 1981's Dimples peaked at number 33 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 5 on the R&B charts. And the following year's album, Mr. Looks So Good, peaked at number 63 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 3 on the R&B charts. Boardwalk closed its doors as his third album's release, Give Everybody Some, in 1983. This album peaked at number 40 on the R&B charts. After this, Richard signed with RCA Records in 1984 where he recorded 2 albums, which peaked number 51 on the R&B charts and Dark Gable. He then left the label in 1987. He then moved on to CBS Records where he recorded for Columbia. He released the album Telling It Like It Is before moving to the independent label Life Records, where he released the album Dimples in 1990. Other charted songs that he had was I've Got to Learn to Say No, which peaked number 42 on the R&B charts and number 56 on the UK charts. Taking Applications, that peaked number 35 on the R&B charts.
Applications, yes I am.
People Treat You Funky, that peaked number 32 on the R&B charts.
They turned off my gas, freezing my.
Don't Ever Stop Chasing Your Dreams, that peaked number 51 on the R&B charts.
The Bible says the devil's out there, a humble man.
Your Wife Is Cheating on Us, that peaked at number 32 on the R&B charts. and number 99 on the UK charts.
Calling you, man, you've heard my confession.
Jazzy Lady, that peaked number 63 on the R&B charts.
On every magazine.
Check 'Em Down, that peaked number 54 on the R&B charts.
Check 'em down. Hey, check 'em down. Woo.
I Can't Live With or Without You, that peaked number 43 on the R&B charts.
I could live my life again.
Tell It Like It Is, that peaked number 22 on the R&B charts.
I'm nothing to play with. Go and find yourself.
And They're Trying to Take Your Job, that peaked at number 67 on the R&B charts.
And I'm not gonna lie, I need a man.
He retired for a short period of time before he began working with Betty Wright and the Ohio Players, among other artists. What made Richard Dimples feel so special was his delivery. He didn't simply sing, he communicated with emotion. That emotional authenticity became his signature. Listeners connected with him because they believed what he was singing. And in R&B, that really matters. Because great love songs require more than technique, it requires feeling. And Richard, he had both. As Richard's career grew, so did his audience. Fans connected deeply with his music, especially listeners who love soulful storytelling. His songs resonated because they felt authentic. They captured love, heartbreak, emotion, and real life. That emotional honesty became a major strength, and it helped build him a loyal audience. This raises an important question. Why isn't Richard Fields discussed more often? Why doesn't he receive more recognition? The truth is very familiar. The music industry often overlooks great talent. Richard became one of those overlooked gems, who was deeply respected by fans but unappreciated by mainstream history. He may not always be the first name mentioned in conversations about great R&B singers, but true music lovers know. They know Richard Dimple Fields matters. His voice is worth remembering, and a legacy that's worth honoring. He's forever part of R&B history. Sadly, on January 12, 2000, Fields passed away at the age of 57 from a stroke. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song by Richard Fields? While I have y'all here, if you would like to support the channel further, then feel free to become a member. By doing so, you help make these videos possible. I thank each and every one of you who supported me along this journey.